backstage area here at WonderCon 2009 for a very special reason, because I have standing next to me the lovely, talented Virginia Madsen. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, let's talk about the reason why you're here. Obviously, the reason why you're here is because this lady, you're here.
Wonder Woman.
Yes. Now, of course, you're a part of this animated series that's coming out. Why don't you talk about it?
Yes, well, I'm playing Hippolyte, the Queen of the Amazons, and this is my daughter. And I don't approve of what she was doing at first, but I don't want to give away the story. And so it was a lot of fun making it, and I think it's turned out to be a great movie. And I hope we can make it as a live action. It would be very cool. Wonder Woman was pretty much the only superhero. I mean, there was Wonder Woman and there was Barbie, and I certainly wasn't going to play with Barbie. Do I seem like the? I don't know. I was way more into her, and she was tough and cool, and she had her own plane, and she didn't have. It's like she didn't have mystical powers. She had powers of her own because she was a powerful female. So I liked that, being a really little girl, and I have a 6-year-old stepdaughter. And so she's very excited for this, and it's nice to see that there's more superheroes for girls today.
Take us through the process of the voiceover.
For a feature length, it's a little bit different because you have to take a lot more time in the morning preparing your voice, and because in this kind of a film, there's not just all of your dialogue, which is hours and hours and hours of speaking, but there's also you're making a lot of noises when you're fighting, and a lot of action noises, and so that's, and a lot of screaming and a lot of vocalizing throughout the day. So you have to take a lot of care with your voice so that you don't lose it by the end of the day.
Are you reacting to anything, or just the director telling you what to do?
I'm just working really closely with the director, and when I came back in after months and months of them working on the film, I actually got to do some vocalizing to picture, which you never get to do in animation. You just do your voices, and then a year later you see the final product. But this one I actually got to sort of do looping, which is when that's sort of when you do on a regular movie, you're replacing your voice because the sound didn't work, and you follow your own lips on the screen and fill in the words. And I got to do this with the actual animation, which was so cool, because I was like, oh, that's what I look like? Oh, cool! I'm kick-ass. So it was a lot of fun. There were really two different processes. One was when I was just recording alone, and then the other one where I got to record to picture.
What can you tell them about Wonder Woman that they might be interested in that?
Well, I love that it's sort of based in Greek mythology. And growing up, I loved the story of the Amazons, and the Queen of the Amazon that I play, and that they're all living on this island worrying about how men are corrupting the world. I identify with that.
Well, there it is in a nutshell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the lovely Virginia Madsen, I want to thank you very much for being on Reality Check.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.